I thank you very much, Rosabelle, and what an exciting opening dialogue, and to see the team here at ATEC and what they pulled together. I'm from Canada. You may recognize my accent, maybe not, but I got to say, this is definitely the hottest tech conference that I've ever attended. And I have the honor of talking about the future of sales. I've spent my entire 30-year career in sales. Probably like a lot of you, I was in financial services. I was involved in creating events like this and promoting events like this. I then moved on to helping technology companies identify themselves and then working with mature companies to be more competitive in their marketplace. So I hope to bring in the next 19 and a half minutes what I believe is the future of sales. So, first of all, everybody in this room is in sales. Agree or disagree? Thank you very much. If you agree, please say agree. This time, just a little bit louder. Is everybody in this room in some way involved in sales? Agree. Awesome. There we go. I love an audience that agrees with me. And happy Halloween, everybody. I want to say that sales is not scary. Though one of the key ingredients in sales is enthusiasm. But back to everybody is in sales. I see everybody has a notepad. They're taking notes. I'm sure over the rest of today, yesterday, there are some fabulous ideas that you're going to hear and want to take back to the office. You're going to want to pitch an idea to somebody. I heard this from this speaker. Is this something we could do? I think it's a really good idea. What are you doing? You're pitching your idea. Does anybody have a spouse at home who dresses them in the morning? Recommends what they should wear? My wife helped me with this outfit. Every once in a while, I try to choose my own clothes, and I have to sell her on what I'm wearing when I go outside. And there you go. I have to start selling at 7 o'clock in the morning. Do I look right? Is this an appropriate outfit? I think this is really good. What do you think? That's a sale I don't win very often. If you're applying for a job and you're trying to convince your next employer that you're the right candidate to hire, you're in sales. You're trying to sell yourself, right? Agree? So, the way we dress in the morning, we try to convince our loved ones that we look good. We're selling. We're applying for a job. We're selling. When we have a great idea and we want to pitch that idea to our supervisor or our colleagues, we're in sales. We are selling. You don't realize it. You're selling 24/7. Back to the word enthusiasm. Notice I've underlined the last 4 letters. Repeat after me. I am sold myself. The last 4 letters in enthusiasm, I-A-S-M. Everybody ready? I am sold myself. You know the difference when you have a really good idea. You feel you're the right candidate for the job. You believe your customer should be buying your solution. If you don't believe yourself, how are you going to make them believe in you or your idea? Right? So enthusiasm, when you're in sales, whether you're pitching an idea, applying for a job, talking to a corporation about sponsoring a major event that you need their support, or heck, you're in front of your ideal prospect. I am sold myself. And I love Rosabelle's, the present-ling, the future, the knees, the radical smile. Man, when you believe you are sold yourself, it just comes out of you. Your energy, your positivity, and your smile are contagious. And I love the fact I didn't know what Rosabelle's message was going to be, but I tell you what, a smile shows that you are sold yourself. So whatever your idea, whatever you're pitching, whether it be a customer, a future employer, a project that you want to see moving through your organization? Remember, enthusiasm. One thing about our event, ATAC, and the theme this year, and the Back to the Future, we can't lose our stories. I don't think we value the stories, the history of our companies, of ourselves, enough. Today we live in a world where we get our news mostly through social media and online, and it's very difficult to validate what's true and what's not true. But the stories that are inside your heart, inside your organizations, those are the best stories you have to tell. So my challenge to each and every one of you is to go back to your places of employment and ask your supervisor, who do you think is our top customer? Who are our best customers? When did we first meet them? Why did they choose us? And if we ask them for a referral, another potential customer, would they agree? Would they happily refer their friends and family, because they're a happy customer, back to us? Stories help build credibility. Stories build trust. Going forward, we have no idea what the future holds for us. But I tell you, like a radical smile, trust is always going to be a necessity. It will not go away. You need it now more than ever before. You need to move the cloud of doubt and uncertainty that your future customers, your future employer, your project team, this idea is not going to succeed, because you have a track record of success that gives people confidence, gives you credibility that it's a good idea to work with you, work with me, hire me, let's do this project. Think about your successes as a company, as an individual, in nonprofit organizations that you're involved with. Write them down. Share them with others. Watch how magically the people in your organization start to get excited when you share your history of best stories. And then all of a sudden, someone's going to have this great, amazing idea. We should put that on our website. We should put that in our advertising. We should put that in our marketing collateral. These success stories, they get me fired up and excited. Imagine what they will do for the people that we want to attract into our lives, whether they be customers, they be our future employer. Does that make sense to everybody? Those success stories. And I know typically that a lot of people feel a little bit uncomfortable about their successes and telling other people about their successes. But there was an athlete in the United States, and you might remember him. If you're as old as me, he was Cassius Clay, but soon he became Muhammad Ali. And he said, it's not bragging if it's true. If you have success stories, don't be shy. Write them down, share them with people. Remember, it's not bragging if it's true. And in sales today, more than ever, and I see it going forward, it is so confusing out there, the various solutions that are available in the marketplace. You have problems as individuals, as business people, that you don't even know you have yet, or that a solution exists yet to solve that problem. You just figure that's the way it is, I just accept it. But there are entrepreneurs, there are business leaders who are finding solutions to problems, again, that you don't even know you have, or you don't think that there is a solution or a product or a service for. So if you wear a sales hat, and remember, we all wear sales hats, you're not a salesperson, you're a strategic resource. You're an expert who's going to guide people, businesses, consumers, to the buying decision of the next product or service or solution that's going to make their life easier and better. So as a strategic resource, a salesperson, Our objective is to make buying easier for the consumer and for the companies that we deal with. You're not a salesperson. You're a strategic resource. You're an expert that somebody would pay to sit down with you and share your expertise with. If you can get to that level in your organization, you will be someone your customers will look up to, and you'll make it very difficult for the competition to sell into that organization. You will have customers who never ask for a discount, and you'll have customers and clients who are going to refer you to their friends and families. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that what we all want in our businesses? To be able to be at that level or stature in the eyes of our customers and future customers? So remember, perception, you want to be a strategic resource. And it's really important to know who our target customers are. The person we're trying to pitch an idea to. If you want to grow revenue faster in your organizations, you want to see your ideas move faster to fruition, you need to understand who you're talking to. And let's face it, we're all different. The things that matter to each of us often are dependent on our roles in the organizations we work for, our values, our responsibilities, for example. So it's really important to know in advance, if I'm going to pitch an idea, the person I'm going to pitch it to, what do they care about most? And then it's important for me to make my pitch relevant to them. Because if all I'm doing is talking about what I like about my idea, and I'm not taking into consideration what's important to them, what are my chances of being successful? A lot less likely. These are the things generally, when you're talking to a future customer, that are important to them. Often they will stop whatever they're doing and take a few minutes to learn from you. I have an idea that can save you time. Who couldn't use more time? Yeah, everybody could use more time, especially on this beautiful island. This is amazing. Who wouldn't want to save money? Think of all the places you would redirect money to. But again, this is not about you. This is about your prospect, your future employer, your idea you want to pitch in your company. If you know the person you're talking to cares about one of these things, you make sure that you're touching on these points. At the end of the day, it's our responsibility as leaders in our organizations who you might be pitching to us to want to come work for us, maybe ask a corporate sponsorship for your next major event, or maybe we're your future customer. If you can show and demonstrate to me that your idea, your solution, your product, your service can save me time, save me money, make me money, reduce risk, or help achieve a strategic objective that I have, that I put on my website and you've already read about in advance, we call that relevant messaging. Now, this is really, really important. Your competitive advantage. Wow, we're getting really technical. The knees are bending. We are on balance now. Your competitive advantage. Think of, in your organization, your customers, your clients, something that you are really good at, that your clients or customers care a lot about. Think about that for a moment. What is that thing that you do in your organization that your customers care a lot about you and your company? And if you didn't exist, who and what would those customers use? You don't exist in the future. Maybe you don't exist in the future because you're not paying attention in the present. And this is about paying attention in the present. This is about your market positioning. This is about making your message relevant to the people you want to attract to your organization. And we're not just talking about customers. We're talking about your future talent, your future employees, all of this. If you didn't exist, who would your customers use? And then I would like you to consider, this is really important, your unique attributes. So I'll give you an example. of what I mean by unique attributes. This is just a bottle of water. One of the unique features of this bottle is it has a screwable top. I will demonstrate. Voila. That's the feature. What is the benefit of having a screwable top? Then now all of a sudden my bottle of water can come with me. I can take it to the beach, I can take it to the office. I don't have to worry about it spilling. It now has mobility. So something simple, like a feature, the screwable top, now gives me the benefit that makes this drink portable. I can take it anywhere. What's my payback? Well, I was given this bottle for free, and now I can refill it, and I don't have to buy water at the store on the main level. So now I'm saving money. I want you to remember your unique attributes. Think of the feature, a single feature. What's the benefit of that feature? And what's the payback to the end user? Go through your organization. It could be services that you offer. It could be products that you sell. Break down each service, each product. What are the key features of this product and service? And then the benefit directly associated to that feature that the person using it or wanting those services would care about. And then think of payback. Save money, save time, make money, reduce risk, achieve a strategic objective. My objective while I'm in Aruba is stay hydrated. My objective when I'm in Aruba is save money so that I can spend it at the restaurants tonight and really enjoy myself and take in the island experience. So, something simple like your unique attributes, your feature, benefit, and payback. How are we doing for time? Can I get a 5 minutes? 3, awesome. Thanks, Kristen. So, that's really important when you're talking to your future customer, your future project leader. You should be able to articulate your unique value that they do not have to figure out themselves. And the best way to do that is you want that unique value to be objective. Ideally, have numbers. Have real numbers that demonstrate how your customers have benefited from something. If you say you save money, have a use case. Have a customer that says, we saved this amount of money because we used their products and services. Be objective. Be specific and use the opinions of experts. Trust. This will help form trust when you have objective, demonstratable facts. So your goal, make your unique value to your future customers, that idea you're trying to pitch, you should be able to get it across in 30 seconds. And one thing I advocate to everybody you need to do, practice it. If you have an important sales call, you have an important pitch, go practice it. Pick somebody in your organization or in your family you really trust their opinion, pitch it on them first. Ask them if it's a good idea. Your ideas should make sense to anybody. Anybody should be able to comprehend a good idea. One thing we don't do, we don't practice our pitches enough in front of the mirror with other people. We write good stuff, makes us feel good, we publish it. No, ask other people. Hey, can you see my obvious value that I'm pitching to this organization and this person in the organization? Yes, I see it. It was very obvious to me in 30 seconds. Check that box. Move on. Share it with others. That's the most important thing. And I will just move to the last couple of points. Sales, our ideas, let's remember, not every idea, every sales pitch wins. We learn from every opportunity. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. You're not going to win every time. If the person you're pitching to has no need, has no pain point, has no goal, guess what? There is no sale. You can anticipate the objections. You're going to hear no, and you can try to convince them otherwise. But I will tell you, Not everybody is going to feel what it is that you're putting down. And you can give them as much empathy and ask them, what could I do to change your mind? But at the end of the day, when you hear no, no means next opportunity. And we're going to have lots of opportunities in the future to pitch, to sell, to get our ideas across. And probably for every 10 good ideas you have, 3 of them you might get a next step, but maybe only 1 of them you win. But guess what? 1 makes a winner. And in the future, that's what we want. We want winners. I love the fact that we have a lot of youth in here. And man, there's a big difference between winning and losing. And those who are prepared, those who can articulate their value, those who know who their customers are, and can talk to their customers in the language that they understand, and communicate the things they feel that are most important to them, we'll have winners. Great products, great people are going to come around in the future. Embrace them. Give the youth an opportunity to pitch their ideas, because every idea you give them an opportunity to pitch gives them confidence. And let's face it, how many people get it right the first pitch, the second pitch? Let's give our youth 10 opportunities to pitch great ideas. They will come up with a great idea. Last thing we want to do is have a great idea squashed because they didn't have the confidence to present it, because we didn't give the opportunity to listen. Thank you very much, everybody, for your attention.